Hello everyone, greetings, and this is Vignesh working as an assistant professor in Department of Mechanical and Mechatronics Engineering in SNS College of Technology. So in this video, in this lecture series, we are predominantly talking about, going to see about the basics of civil and mechanical engineering. And in this series, we are going to see about the civil engineering basics. That is also in a particular topic called construction materials. So in BCM, that is basic civil and mechanical engineering. The first couple of units will cover the civil engineering, and the next will be the basics of mechanical engineering will be covered. So in the civil engineering, the construction materials are plays a major role. So the knowledge about these kind of construction materials, that is like bricks, stones, cement, mortar, sand, cement concrete, bars, wood, plastics, and there are a lot of other construction materials are there. Okay, but still, these are all the major important construction materials that we are using in the day-to-day life. So bricks, stones, so these are all very important. So we will cover one by one. So first, bricks. So bricks is a rectangular element which is made up of a sand. Okay, so which is used to construct the building. Predominantly, we are using a red sand brick, whereas nowadays we are using fly ash bricks are there. Okay, but there are in the stone era we have used stones as a construction material for building. But whereas now we are using red sand brick as the major brick. Uh, the difference between the stone and brick is, for example, okay, if I built a house with the help of a stone, okay, what happens means the stone will transfer the atmospheric temperature to the inside the house. For example, I say if I built a house with a stone, then if the atmospheric temperature, that is outer environment temperature, is cold, then stone automatically transfers that cold into the house. Whereas if it is too hot, the environment, for example, if I say 32 degrees centigrade, if the atmosphere is 32 degrees centigrade, then automatically the stone will transfer the heat energy to the house. So what if I say, like, if it is chilly in the outside, then automatically inside the house we feel chill. And if it is too hot in the outside, then we feel too hot in the house. Whereas if I use a brick as a construction material, and if I built a house with a brick, red sand brick, it is slightly varies. As an example, mm, in the outside temperature, if I say in the outside temperature, if it is 32 degrees centigrade, then we feel a slightly lesser temperature in the inside the house. Okay, then if it is too chill, okay, the temperature, outside temperature is very chill, if it is like 15 degrees centigrade or 12 degrees centigrade, then automatically inside the house it will slightly warmed up. So it is like a vice versa. So that is the major characteristics of a brick. Okay, so how it manufactures means, first we have to prepare the brick ingredients. Then all those ingredients can be poured in the molding box. Then drying should be happen. Then the brick should be burnt enough to tensile or to provide the hardness. So first, loose soil which contains impurities is removed for about 20 centimeter depth. Then earth is then dug out and from the ground, and spread and weathering is done for a week time. The clay is then mixed with suitable ingredients by tilting the clay and ingredients up and down in a clay. So water is added to clay to make the whole mass into a plastic form. So once it is done, okay, once the preparation of that sand is done, then it is poured in the molten box. Okay, so there are two different molding is there. One is hand molding, and like and another one is machine molding. So in hand molding, it is done by the two steps. One is table molding, another one is ground molding. So here the in table molding, right, it is done by the experienced supervisor. Okay, so bricks are molded on the table and sent to the next stage. So in the table, the initial, like it will be cleaned up, then the mold, with the help of molding box, the sand and that clay, the preparation has been done, right, that clay can be poured into it, and after some time the removal of that rectangular box can be done. And in ground molding, some portion of the ground has been cleaned up and leveled, and initially there's fine sand is sprinkled over it, and then the mold is dipped in water and kept on the ground, and then the clay is pressed by the hand. And machine molding, these are all the things that we used nowadays as a modernized one. These machines contain a rectangular opening of a size equal to length and breadth of the brick. The tempered clay is placed in the machine. The tempered clay comes out of as through the opening under pressure, hence it is cut to the required shape. So this is the one, rightly, actually we are using it nowadays. So that machine molding is used for a mass production. There is no skilled labor is required. So only for mass production we can use that machine molding. And bricks are dried out in the sun itself, open area, like 8 to 10 bricks in a row, and it is for a period of around 2 weeks to 3 weeks. And sometimes bricks are dried by hot gases from clay. So if we the requirement, based on the requirement, these processes are carried out. But artificial drying produces warps on the bricks, so definitely there will be a crack. So when it is let open in the dry, let open in the sun, then those warps, production of those warps can be reduced. But if you use the artificial drying, like blower something else, then the consequences will be there. And the bricks are burnt in the a dormant kind of a thing. It's a dense and durable. Burning should be uniform because unburnt bricks remain soft and hence cannot carry loads. Okay, so overburnt bricks become brittle and eventually it will break down easily. So burning of bricks done in a clamp or a cleanse. So what is the quality of a good brick? Good brick means like it should be well burnt. It should have sharp edges, copper colored, and free from cracks. Should give a good ringing sound. So usually when you see the civil engineer, where he goes and buy the bricks, he will eventually make that ringing sound. Okay, once the sound is good, then automatically the brick is very well burnt and it is a good one. So bricks should not break when dropped from a height of 1 meter. So bricks should have a low thermal conductivity, as I said, because once, like stones, if the thermal conductivity is high means, then as I mentioned the previous, whatever the temperature outside, it will easily carried out over the inside the house. Okay, this should be avoided. So brick should have a lesser thermal conductivity. So the minimum crushing strength should be 3.5 newton per mm square, and the average weight of the brick is around 3 kg, not more than that. So this is what I mentioned initially. The earth is dug out, and then the clay has been formed with the help of ingredients and water, pouring the water. Then after that, it is a preparation of hand molding. Okay, so hand molding, where what actually you are seeing in the picture, it is a hand molding. So the clay has been poured into the molding boxes, and then it is dried out in the open area sun. Okay, this is sun dried bricks. This is the example. And what will happen is, like, this will be layered, like 8 to 12 bricks in a layer. So this is the example, and these bricks are ready to burn. So in a kiln, what they will like uniformly they will burn all the bricks. So this bricks ready for burning, and once it is done, then the bricks has been, after burning, it will be removed from the kiln and goes to the stores for sale. And this is all about the bricks. And I hope you understand how the bricks are made up of, and what are the qualities of a brick. This is Vignesh signing off. Thank you for watching.